mentioned earlier, if this is working, I want the Genesis version back.
You want the... We hear you. You want the Genesis version back? Is it significantly better?
It's like light and day, and at least the controls feel a little less slippy. I mean, I don't remember it being that slidey.
This is Kusogrand3. We only get worse as we go along.
Yeah. Well, still...
I can attest to that.
Yeah, you did pretty well, though, KM, because you were the first one to make it to the temple. I was super sad to see you die, like, about 5 seconds into the temple, but you were blasting through it on your first continue. It looks like you got a little bit stressed out trying to catch back up to that point, though, on your second playthrough. Were you feeling sort of the tension of the timer?
No, the pit that I fell in 3 times. The first time was accident. The second time I was holding right, not realizing I'd respawned there. And the third time I just tried to make the jump and couldn't. It was just a bad timing.
Yeah, those pits. Rain died 3 times in a row on one of those pits as well, though. We were watching and kind of had a good laugh about that.
I mean, I think if it wasn't for those pits, like, you could probably clear the game pretty easily. I think the pits were the worst part of the game. Everything else, like, nothing really felt threatening. Nothing really hurts you significantly. If you have decent ball control, you can kind of just kick it ahead and think there's stuff like going up or down. You can get great coverage. Like, it's pretty easy to stay safe outside of a pit.
Yeah, the chasing enemies were about the worst thing that I came up against, and they did take a couple of lives from me. But for the most part, the pits were the real problem. And once I realized that I couldn't get anywhere without the lift, I was gun shy to try the lift again. Because I died the first time I was there. I was just like, so is that supposed to be the way? If that's the platform, it's so tiny, I can't do this. And with so little time left, you know, at that point it was moot anyway. I'd lost. Never mind. It was a good match. It was a good game. It's just not a great game.
I like it. Well, good attitude to have. So, we're going to have to move on to the next match in just a minute. Anything that's happening on or in your lives right now since the last time we talked? Anything exciting?
My BBG match was time slot was allotted. So I know when I'm going to be on the Big Bad Gameathon.
When's that?
In middle of the afternoon on the Saturday. Gummy bears, hey.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing to watch because that game is, that is a game.
Now, jog everyone's memory. What game is that going to be? Sorry, you cut out right there. What was that? Tristan, what game is it?
I think that one's Gummy Bears, the Russian.
Oh, yeah, Gummy Bears. Okay, so Gummy Bears, be sure to watch that during Big Bad Gameathon. Rain, anything going on in your life?
Nope. I am currently just being lethargic, so...
Okay, fair enough.
Something soon, maybe. I don't know. I got some stuff on the table, but I don't want to say anything.
Good. Always exciting to have some of those secret projects you're working on. Well, good. So, Rain, you will be moving on. KM, you're out of the tournament, but be sure to message me because we do have prizes, Steam games, as well as that Neil Breen movie that everybody's dying to have. So, hit me up later with what you'd like, and, I'll have to say goodbye to both of you. Thank you for coming and joining.
Been a pleasure. See you.
See ya. Well, this is Kusogrand3. What a fantastic couple matches that we've had between these players. I'm absolutely thrilled with this. Now, we're going to jump right into the introduction for who the GM is for the next game, as well as the game announcement. Let's do this. So, we had Author Blues, Iron GM Arcade, and Iron GM Commodore listed as possibilities today. DJChupa went and chose Iron GM Commodore Ardena. Kakusho went and chose Author Blues as our GM. So, of course,
Oh no.
we have Iron GM Arcade today. Everybody loves arcade games. And you know, no one loves them quite as much as our friend, you know.
So I don't think it's any secret when I had my round 1 match, I had intentionally picked Devil Ray as my Iron GM because I didn't want an arcade game and was hoping my opponent would choose someone else. The arcade games are some of the strongest Kusoge we've seen because of how deep you have to dig to find an arcade game that nobody will play.
Well, you know, she definitely has found some, because guess what? We've got Double Dragon 3, the Rosetta Stone, coming up right now.
Double Dragon is Kusoge?
Well, I guess. I mean, we'll find out. Double Dragon 3, you know, I'm glad that they partook in history, were able to go find the Rosetta Stone and save it, I suppose.
So when this got announced, from down the hall I heard my roommate yell, "Oh no," and I think it was this, so...
Okay, well that's a good sign. Yeah, everybody in chat is kind of freaking out a little bit. I can't blame them, you know. I haven't played this myself, but I've heard that it's not necessarily the best game in existence, so we'll see how it goes.
Is Devil Ray going to be joining us?
I believe Devil Ray will be joining us. Devil Ray, are you there? Come jump into chat when you are able to do that.
Yeah, everyone in chat is saying it's evil, so I guess we'll get to learn about why this qualifies.
Hello, Devil Ray. Welcome. We're all excited about your pick.
Double Dragon 3, wow, boy. Well, let's just say, the arcade Double Dragon games maybe haven't aged very well, and out of all of them, this one has definitely aged the worst. In fact, this game was not even developed by Technos, the original Double Dragon developer. They outsourced this to a company called East Technology, who has made mostly garbage.
Oh boy, everybody likes garbage.
Well, I mean, we all love garbage here. Yeah, we're connoisseurs of this stuff. But yeah, we finally hit bad beat 'em up territory. There are so many beat 'em ups I could pick from, but this is very special in a lot of ways.
Well, I will leave this to you two. Have a good match. Good luck on commentary. Good luck to the runners. I'm going to duck out.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay.
Take care and have a good weekend. I'm sure these guys won't. Ho ho.
Oh geez. Okay, I'm gonna turn that audio down a little bit. We are just about ready to roll. I was doing an audio test with DJ Chupa.
All right.
Oh, I always am excited about arcade picks because I did not play very many arcade games when I was younger. I don't know, it took so much work to get like $5 as a kid. I wasn't gonna go spend it on the arcade.
Well, this is a game that's gonna teach you a thing or two about spending money wisely. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, good. So, countdown is beginning. If you're one of the runners, be sure to pause/mute my stream. And wish them the best of luck, chat. The best of luck.
Okay, I'm gonna... Give me 1 sec, I need to load both these guys up.
No worries. Yeah, I just have them through normal Twitch. I don't have multi-Twitch this time.
Mission 1.
Mission 1. Wow. Great voice acting already.
Okay, so, we see that we are now in the shop.
Oh,
and,
no.
So here's the thing! This game has microtransactions! So, if you want to buy the, like, extra moves, or extra energy, or extra characters, or things to make the game suck less, you have to spend your credits. So basically, I've given these people, like, $2 worth of coins, and said, go nuts, you get to spend them however you want. And now they have to weigh, like, am I going to have to continue versus do I make this less miserable?
I like it. That is really fun, and not something that we've ever had to think about with the game before in Kusogrand3. So, microtransactions, the game right here.
Yeah, and already we're kind of getting our butts beat. So
yeah, DJ Chupa's still. Oh yeah.
This game is kind of brutal.
Okay, what's so brutal about this?
The controls are terrible, as you can see. It's really choppy. Like,
why is it so choppy? Like when he jumps, it's not choppy.
Yeah, it feels like it's like a DOS game, basically. The scrolling just is not smooth. Everything is incredibly unfair and wants to take as much money from you as possible. It's it is just a bad game all around. Like, the NES version is an improvement, and that's the game that has Bimmy in it.
Oh boy.
We all love Bimmy, right?
Such a good dude, you know? I love that we have people in chat saying you should have given them at least $5. But this is Kusogrand3.
No, I'm a good parent. I have to teach my my little Kusagrandlets how to spend money wisely.
Grandlets? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I like it, but good. We're teaching people don't play games that have microtransactions because it'll be difficult if you're not rich.
Pretty much. And by the way, if you don't buy extra guys, you only get one life. So whoop, there goes that credit.
You have to buy each life is a coin.
Well, you can buy extra characters, and they play differently from Billy and Jimmy.
Okay.
And once one of them's out, the next guy will just come in.
Gotcha. So wait, you can have multiple characters. If both of them die, do you get them both back by spending a coin?
No. When did this come out? This was early 90s.
Oh boy.
So Kakusho is now in China and at the shop. Time to buy energy, tricks, weapons, power up. Going for the power up, which is probably not a bad idea.
I love the idea of spend wisely.
Yeah, you can see he bought an extra guy. Now he has a character behind Billy. So when Billy runs out of energy, it's gonna switch to the next character.
Cool, but
so yeah,
it still seems to me that it might be like, do they have different abilities?
Yes, it's just a complete mess of the game.
But is it random who you get?
2. China.
I'm trying to remember. Is it random who you get? I don't.
Because if it is random,
so.
This is also Loot Box, the video game.
Yeah, this is wow.
Oh, apparently it depends on the stage.
That's what I was.
Okay.
Yeah, Lord BBH. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I know it's not random, but I think it's different by stage.
It looks like Kakusho is doing a little bit better money and character-wise right now. 3 coins left, as well as 1 extra guy. DJ Chupa only has Billy, as well as 3 coins. So, gonna be interesting to see how this moves forward. What would you recommend buying if you did buy anything in this?
Probably extra power, just to get rid of dudes faster.
Okay.
And maybe some special moves, but the game doesn't tell you which special moves you're actually buying. It just like, hey, you got a special move! Press some buttons and figure out what you got.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
This is a good game.
And now
So,
we've switched to Sammy, who is a rather chunky fellow.
oh, I like him. He gives
He's
people
adorable.
high fives. Wow! And Kakusho is getting wrecked. Oh no! It looks like Sammy
Oh,
didn't do the greatest.
This game.
But that's because it's a different moveset, so, you know, you gotta
Yeah.
learn that, and if you're fighting a boss trying to learn a different moveset, it's just rough.
Yeah, learning a different moveset mid-game, that's... Like, my favorite thing about the store is that it really just... It asks you to buy these things, and it doesn't tell you what you're getting. You
Yeah,
just have
it's
to
like-
experiment.
I think it's exciting to, like, be able to test things out mid-game, but not for 25 cents.
Double Dragon 3 was ahead of its time. It predicted gacha.
Wow, yeah, 2 coins on DJ Chupa's side, 1 coin on Kakusho's side. Not too surprised. It's... Wait, Lord BBH, you tried to stop Devil Ray? Did he try that hard?
I think I just proposed it to him, and he said, "Oh no!" Yet he willingly uploaded it to his web space for me to give to people. So,
Oh my gosh.
shrug.
So you can say that you warned Devil Ray, but it's your fault, Lord BBH. It's your fault.
Yep. And looks like Kakusho just got samurai'd. Love that sliding door. So if you know what you're doing, this game is pretty short. If you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to get slashed to death by a bunch of random samurai dudes, and it's going to be miserable.
Yeah. You know, if you're going up against guys with a sword and you're just punching, maybe you should reevaluate your choice as a street brawler.
Oh.
So what's the plot of this game?
So Billy and Jimmy hear about this mystic artifact called the Rosetta Stones, and they are traveling to Egypt to find stuff. It's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, except it sucks.
Oh, jeez. I've only seen a little JoJo, so yeah, that sounds about right.
So, yeah, the ports of this game are actually improvements in some ways. The NES version infamously has Bimmy and Jimmy because I guess they forgot to swap some of the letters in those names.
Maybe.
Up, and it looks like Kakusho is out of credits. Time to load back up and see how far he'll get this time.
Looks like he's gonna be buying some tricks.
Oh, and now DJ Chupa is going to see what extra guy does. So, who's the extra guy for this stage? Let's find out.
Oh yeah. Oh no, they kicked Billy in the face. You know, if you've got a sword, don't
I
kick
think
people.
at this point DJ Chupa is ahead simply by virtue of having one more person in reserve. Well, he's almost out of energy, and if he makes it to the end of this level at least, he will be ahead.
Ooh, Masao.
Oh, and now he gets to discover that no, you're not still playing Billy, you're playing Masao now.
I mean,
Extra
this
guy.
character actually looks kind of fun to play as, though.
You know, you could see more if maybe you weren't constantly getting whooped by guys with the sword.
Yeah.
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 And I know it's got a bunch of ports to like British PCs and all that, and the frame rate on those actually better.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find... Okay, there we go. So, Billy and Jimmy Lee are returning from martial arts training when their paths cross a fortune teller. Ooh. Tells them of great evil in Egypt, their strongest adversary yet, and how the Rosetta Stones can aid them. The game features weapon shops where Billy and Jimmy can buy power-ups, tricks, energy, and extra lives to aid them in their quest. Power-ups make Billy and Jimmy twice their size? What?
What? Okay, that's interesting.
increasing their damage done and range of attack. I'm not completely convinced about that, but okay. The character graphics have changed, moving away from cartoon-style graphics to more realistic-looking characters. Yeah, I'd agree that this is a pretty good graphic step up.
And DJ Chupa's done.
Oh.
Time for a restart. Ka-ching!
This game is difficult. It looks like Kakusho's gonna let credits run out. Nope. They're continuing. Here's the deal, okay? Watching it, there's so much potential because, like, some of the screen scrolls smoothly, but they just didn't put in enough animation for the characters. And when you jump, you move smoothly.
Well, think of it this way. This came out around the same time as Final Fight. And Final Fight is a game, you know, you've got these huge sprites, beautifully animated, detailed background, everything is crazy smooth. You can understand what's happening at every point in time. So, yeah, this was dated when it came out.
Yeah, I can see that. It's so sad.
This is after Final Fight? Well, geez, then there's no excuse for this.
Oh, really? Let's see, when did
That's
Final
what
Fight
Mike
come
Yama's
out?
saying. I thought it was the same year as Final Fight, but no, Final Fight was 90 and this is 91.
Let's see.
Yeah, Final Fight kind of changed the game as far as beat 'em ups go, as far as what was considered acceptable.
Yeah, this definitely did come out after Final Fight. It looks like by a year from what I'm seeing. So, yeah, they failed.
So, Zaki has actually finished this on a single credit, and by
Really?
single credit, like, he bought no stuff.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so,
Including no
basically,
lives?
Base Billy beat this on a single credit, which is amazing, and he also explains in great detail just how badly programmed this game is.
Yeah, how can you get through this with one life? That would be so
Zaki
difficult.
is, he's kind of a miracle worker in some ways. So, the other thing too is that the Japanese version actually doesn't have microtransactions. It came out later than the US version, so I guess it didn't work out too well.
They're like, we're just gonna try to get, you know, get a little bit of that money from the US market, and I see how it is.
The other funny thing is that, kind of just unrelated to Double Dragon, but the company that made this, Technos, they were originally based out of Beaverton, Oregon, at least their US branch was, and that is, like, super close to where Lord BBH and I live. There is still a Technos building in Beaverton that has the Technos logo on it, even though the original tenant is long gone.
Oh, that's cool. Well, okay, DJ
So
Chupa has a new
little
character,
piece of
by the way.
history.
It's always good to have a little piece of history. Oh no! DJ Chupa trying to use Ronnie here.
Ah, yes, the theme of Jim. Kakusho's already down a lot in terms of credits.
Wow, Ronnie, I don't know, he jumps pretty well, but that's about it.
Roni. Is that Roni or Ronnie? I can't tell.
I don't know. I love that you just kick right over the enemies because you're too tall. You're like, I'm a giant. Yeah, this was made by a company called East Technology, which they only made a...
They made other great games like Operation Wolf 3,
Yes.
which is pretty special.
Yeah, and also Silent Dragon was
Oh
made by
god,
them.
that game.
I don't know that game.
Oh
but-
boy.
What would you like? Only need the fabric. Thank you. Within the insert the cord.
I love how she talks. She's like, give me money. Now, okay? I'll help. I promise.
Yeah, so we've got the nunchucks now.
Well,
Yeah, remember how in other beat 'em ups you could just like pick, you know, your nunchucks off the ground? Yeah. Can't do that in this game. You have to buy all your weapons. Final Fight, you know, pick up a pipe off the ground, pick up a knife. Nope. Gotta buy your stuff. And if you drop it, you get to pick it up again. If it scrolls off screen, tough luck. That's 1 credit gone.
this is amazing. Like, I'm so
Yeah.
baffled. Wait, if you die,
This game is like.
the weapon went away? Are you serious?
Well, if it scrolls off screen and you don't pick it back up again, well.
This is so
Oh yeah, he
dumb.
went in it and the weapon was on the ground, and he comes back out, weapon's not there anymore. Whoops.
1 credit gone.
Yeah.
This is... Like, here's the deal. Microtransactions kind of make me angry, but this is over the top, okay? Like,
Yep.
you can't do it with an arcade game. It's not okay.
Well, they tried.
Wait,
I mean,
DJ Chupa has 0 health.
okay.
That's new.
How is this happening?
Oh, he's dead.
I'm very confused right now.
Okay, last credit for DJ
Yep,
Chupa.
there we go.
These guys live forever. Yeah, I think...
Maroon? I'm pretty sure that WWF game is another Technos joint. They had the WWF license back in the day. So they were going in hard on the get little Bimmy to, you know, take his entire allowance to the arcade and blow it on one game.
Yeah. Oh, looks
Man,
like
can you
DJ
believe we're
Chupa
only,
chose
like,
to reset
7
right
minutes into
there.
this?
Mission
DJ Chupa, yeah, good idea.
Looks like he's not going to opt for any purchases right now. So, question, you can buy extra power to deal more damage, but if you buy extra power, does that go away after you die?
Pretty sure it does.
I mean, basically, it seems like with this game, if I can ask the most BS question, it's always going to be the most BS answer.
Yeah, this game is. There's a very good reason why this isn't Kusogrand3. I saw a couple people in chat saying like, "Wait, you saying Double Dragon is bad?" And I'm like, "Oh god, yeah, this is real bad."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had no idea it was this bad.
I'd argue that the not arcade versions are better because they don't have the microtransactions. And yes, I purposely gave them the US version over the world and Japanese versions simply because of the microtransaction dynamic.
I think Kakusho has a new move. I saw him grab an enemy and...
Yeah, it looks like he bought that.
I'm trying to recall what that move is called. You know, bend over backwards and slam their head into the cement.
Ah yes, good old Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat. A classic.
Oh yeah, suplex. Duh. I've played enough RPGs that I should know that by now.
You get the suplex the train, except for 25 cents.
Oh yeah. I would pay
Actually,
25 cents if I could suplex
we
a
paid
train.
the suplex the train for AGDQ, so
Oh,
maybe
apparently-
that's not a revolutionary concept.
Apparently, maybe he didn't actually buy that move per Maikuyama, but I know that he did buy an extra
Mission
guy. So we'll see who pops out here. It should be that really tall, awkward dude.
Yeah, like I said,
Dame.
it's just kind of hard to keep track because you never know what you're buying.
yeah, a lot of the beginning of the game is just figuring out the basic mechanics. This, you have to figure out the basic shopping mechanics, and if you can do that, then...
You have to figure out how to spend your money wisely. It's a new meta.
Not nice. Oh, you can wall jump. That's cool. Okay, Kakusho, getting a new character showing up. Ah, and it is seeing me. Which, I thought that DJ Chupa got Ronnie, or whatever his name was on this stage.
Maybe it does, when did he buy it? Did he buy it this stage or last stage?
I don't remember when he bought it. He might have bought the character last stage. Oh, it depends on... Oh, yeah, don't spoil things for them, chat. But you can go ahead and whisper to me if needed. Okay, if he bought it on the last stage, then that makes sense.
Yeah, US arcade version, like Suburban Socrate says, very much the worst of all of them. Except maybe, is there a version of this on the ZX Spectrum? Because I'm sure that is somehow worse.
Huh. I mean, if it's on the ZX Spectrum, it's gotta be special.
You really could just, like, have an entire Kusogrand3 with just ZX Spectrum ports of arcade games. I'm sure some of the Brits around here would you know, throw a hissy fit, but guys, the ZX Spectrum looks bad.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like DJ Chupa has actually made it here without spending any credits except for one, buying an extra life. So, there we go, DJ Chupa taking one death right now.
Oof. Is this the same story as the NES version? To my knowledge, yes. So yeah, it's no surprise that there are ports to a lot of British PCs for this one. Beat-em-ups were the big thing back then, and
he just,
they were big,
like, infinite combo
PCs
DJ Chupa right there. How is that okay?
Nothing about this game is okay. We should know this by now.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So, this is pretty bad. The Xbox 360 remake of Double Dragon 2 might be worse. That's highly debatable, honestly. Double Dragon is a series that has seen a couple of very high highs and a lot of really low lows.
Yeah. I played a lot of Double Dragon 2 when I was a kid. That game was amazing on the NES. I mean, yeah, the jumping is kind of dumb in it, but it was a lot of fun.
I feel like the NES Double Dragons, in a lot of ways, are actually improvements over the arcade games. Double Dragon 2 was nice because it finally had, like, the actual two-player option.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, playing two players was always a blast.
And Double Dragon Neon, I know most folks love that game. I know a couple people who are not super keen on it, but everybody will agree it's the best Double Dragon in, like, the past decade.
I'll have to give it a shot then.
Are there any good Double Dragon games that aren't Double Dragon Neon? The Neo Geo fighting game is really cheesy fun. It's a one-on-one brawler, and it's just... You know, it's not the best fighting game, but the mechanics are solid, and it's just super cheesy, and it's got FMV from the movie starring Alyssa Milano, so yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, FMV on the Neo Geo. It looks about as good as you think it would.
Yeah, I'm not imagining it's beautiful. Oh no, DJ Chupa just got slashed in the back.
Battletoads Double Dragon?
Oh yeah, I played
kind
some
of
of that
good?
when I was young.
Kind of good. Gave us bored.
I'm not I had fun with it. I don't, you know, I was a dumb kid, so I just accepted games as they were.
Well, you talk to people and it's like, when you're really young, kids have a hard time believing, like, games might be bad. You know, back in the NES games, you got a game and you didn't want to say it was bad because usually it was something like your mom or your dad rented or bought for you. It was just, this game's hard. This game's really hard.
Yeah, I know that the first game... The first game I
that
realized...
a game might be bad.
The first game that I realized was bad was Rocky and Bullwinkle on the NES. We took it back, because we rented it, we took it back because we thought it was broken. Which, in a lot of ways, it is.
Yeah? Oh, that game.
Oh, yeah. It was... Oh my gosh, that was an experience.
In a way, the whole experience was like the IRS man at the end, taking all your money.
IRS man! Oh my gosh, if that was the last boss, I would play this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, this music's pretty kicking. So, they're both at about the same point. Kakusho is in the lead now, having gotten through the end of Stage 3. I know it! Now we get to go to Italy. The Roman Colosseum, filled with hulking, shirtless Adonis dudes for some reason. Also, I love those columns that are just, in front, blocking your view. It's great!
It's called depth of field. It's called perspective.
It sure is. Such a great effect that does not impede gameplay in the slightest.
You know, I feel like there would be a lot more street fights happening if you were allowed to fight in the streets like this.
No, just like half naked in a Speedo throwing your bow and arrow around?
Yeah. Like, totally, we would not have progressed if this were allowed. We would be stuck in bow and arrow times forever.
Dueling is a victimless crime.
Well.
DJChupa just kinda seems stuck on the ninja boss.
Look, I live in Utah, okay? This is not allowed. Not the murder. Well, the murder's not allowed either, but, it's too lewd for Utah. I like this guy running around on the horse, though, just back and forth. He's like, cavalry's here.
Yeah.
DJChupa is just getting comboed. Oh my gosh. And the ninja stars come out. Of course. If you got ninjas, of course they have ninja stars.
God, those ninjas are just wrecking him.
I love how much damage they get whacking you with the bow.
And of course, there's no life meter on them, so you have no idea how much damage you're doing in return.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Horseman is evil when he's off his horse.
Alright, back to America.
Power Records. We literally plug the record into the wall. It's electric.
This first stage music is pretty good, though.
Yeah, I like it.
That seems to be kind of a common thing among terrible arcade games. It's like, well, there's nothing redeeming about this except, some hot jams. It's the same way with Haunted Castle, same way with Alex Kidd.
Oh, the music for Haunted Castle is so good. There's no invincibility on the new credit.
Man, I'm really
as soon as
hoping
you
we'll
start.
get some Haunted Castle music in Smash. That'll be sick.
Yeah, as soon as you spawn, you can start taking damage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I saw Kakusho. He just came back. Blah.
Yep.
Why are people screaming? I'm not sure. Maybe I was screaming.
Alex Kidd.
Oh.
Ah! Tough, BBH, you're not my dad. I will talk about Alex Kidd as much as I want. And I will talk about Matthew, too. You can't stop me. Hop to it.
Kakusho! You have 70 health left. Run away from dude with the stabby. Oh no! Of course, he just spins his glaive. It's a glaive, right?
I guess that's a term for it. He can wield expertly one-handed. I always thought that was a two-hand thing, but
Yeah. If you're that tall, you can wield it however you want.
Oh man, the Egypt stage. If anyone manages to get past Italy, they get to see the Egypt stage. It's the place to be.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm excited for Egypt. Do you get to fight mummies?
You get to fight some pretty amazing things.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. You know, no spoilers now. You've got to watch to see what's in Egypt. One way, you're going the wrong way, Kakusho. Oh my gosh. Rebel without a cause right here. Well, I guess the cause is to get the Rosetta
this
Stone.
race, everybody gets 8 credits, and they are free to spend them however they want. And I was very careful with my wording, because I didn't want to let them realize that they were going to have microtransactions in this game.
What was your wording?
I said, basically said, you can use credits however you want.
But you only get 8.
Yeah, you only get 8.
Okay, good wording. I like it. Also,
And then you can reset at any time to get credits back, because you may have regrets.
yeah, that's fair enough.
I mean, let's face it, this whole tournament is regrets, but...
I think both of them tend to be saving money for extra lives.
Yeah, if I were them, I'd be going for the power-up just to make the experience slightly less miserable.
Yeah, but I don't know if either of them have ever purchased power-up.
I think they have at one point. Yep, 8 credits is $2. I gave little Bimmy his allowance in 1991.
Go enjoy your time in the arcade, sweetie.
Yep, very much.
Yeah, the thing is, if this game had, like, Double Dragon 2, when you're getting up from being knocked down, if it had that knee attack, it would actually be kind of playable, but it seems like you have no instant attack when you're getting up, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, there might be one you can buy, but who knows how many credits it'll take to get that.
50
Not being able
credits.
to attack on wake up really does hurt.
Got every move now. Yeah, one thing that I might actually try is just spending all the money on tricks and seeing what tricks I've got at that point. You know, just stay on the first level, do that so the enemies aren't difficult.
I sent them a snippet of the manual that details some of the techniques they can get, but only lists like a couple. I don't think the cabinet art like had any list either. I went looking for stuff before I gave this game out to, you know, try and give them help, sort of. I have a weird
help.
way of giving help, but hey.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Give me 1 second, and yes, that graffiti does say Texas Leatherman. I don't know. Have to grab some water real quick.
Go ahead.
1 second.
So, as it turns out, both players have had to take loans out. They've spent about I don't know, $8, $10 each, something like that, for the game. Had to put a second mortgage on their home because of how many credits they've had to use. But for each set of continues, they get $2 and then they have to start over.
Mission.
Oh my gosh. On to Japan for DJ Chupa. Oh. Okay, Kakusho is doing a pretty good job at just kneeing people in the face. Good, always a quality thing to do. Ooh, uppercut by Fatty there. And somehow DJ Chupa was moving like 2 or 3 times as fast as I've seen them move the entire time. I have no idea what he was doing. Okay, I'm just sitting back enjoying the music a little bit because the music in this game is pretty good. I don't know, there are quite a few games that are generally terrible but that have great music, and this, I'm really enjoying it.
Hello, I have returned.
Hello, I'm just enjoying the jams right now.
I mean, there isn't a whole lot much else to enjoy, yeah. A barcade near Shira's Battletoads Arcade. Cadus, are you talking about Quarter World in Portland? Because that's the only place I've ever seen Battletoads Arcade.
Huh. Have you gone to a lot of arcade places?
Oh yeah, there's quite a few arcades here around Portland. Ground Control, Quarter World, place down in Salem. God, why am I blanking on the name of it right now? It's like Coin Jam, that's the name.
Aha.
A lot of pinball around here too. Portland's a big pinball city. Oh yeah, Quarter World also has Ninja Baseball Batman, in case anyone's ever looking for that thing.
Oh,
because,
nice.
That one's pretty rare.
Yeah, I need to go to some places that have arcades. We don't really have anything near here. I can go do country dancing, country swing dance. That's about as close to arcade as I'm gonna get here.
Yeah, this does have 3-player mode. So 3 players can be, tossing in all of Mom's allowance all at once.
3 players can go into debt.
Yep.
Yeah, at least they didn't have, like, you can pay through PayPal this time.
Oh, man. A couple of the arcades I've been to have, like, pay by Bluetooth devices on them now, and I'm just thinking for something like this, and like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think this would be illegal to have, like, these days. Or it should be. If it's not illegal to have it, it should be. Okay, Kakusho is also on to Japan. Looks like 4 coins left. That's pretty significant. Kakusho has managed to play fairly conservatively this round.
Alright, DJChupa13 back in the problem area with the ninjas.
Yeah, it's those
he seems
ninja
to be,
stars.
taking it kind of smart and kind of doing them one at a time.
Good idea, yeah. Ninjas are just the worst, okay? Nobody likes ninjas.
Are ninjas worse than jerkbirds?
Only if they have jetpacks. So, Ninja Gaiden ninjas, like, there are a few of those that do have jetpacks.
Those
I would say that
guys
they're
on the
worse.
bridge in Streets of Rage, the jetpack jerks, yeah.
Yeah,
Are they ninjas, though?
I don't know. For all intents and purposes, they can be ninjas. There we go. Kick him in the stomach. That's the way to do it. Ninja still has a lot of health left, though. Again, better to go slow than to die.
Well, we don't know how much health he has left. That's the problem.
He
We're not
moonwalks,
really
though.
seeing how much damage is being done.
Michael Jackson, Ninja Master. Uh-oh, triple ninja.
Oh no.
So the one ninja becomes 3. That's always terrifying. Ninja clones? Oh my gosh, that is
This
not
boss
okay.
is just really rough.
Yeah. And DJ Chupa opting to reset right there.
Mission.
And yeah, that's a reset. Whoops. Ninja, please.
Oh yeah, those ninjas.
Oh man, this game.
If you haven't kicked a ninja in the face
I'm so glad I
today,
picked this.
yeah, I'm glad you picked this too. Kakusho
We've got,
taking a death at
plenty more
ninja.
bad beat-em-ups.
Yeah, we've had a few beat 'em ups
many
before.
ideas for bad beat-em-ups I can give out, but I'm trying to vary up the genres a bit. We could have done a Kusogrand3 of just nothing but bad arcade beat-em-ups. There
Oh,
are
yeah.
so many of them. They kind of need something especially like memorable about them, because a lot of them are just bad in a really boring and generic way. I mean, you remember how bad Double Dragon 3 is. Nothing's quite like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. What I do like about this game, though, is that there's a lot of variety in the stages, you know? I can tell how far someone is just based off of looking where they are. Stage designs are unique.
That does help for, like, a tournament like this.
Oh yeah, it helps for me. And simply put, all of the enemies do something different, you know? It's so for watching purposes, it makes it pretty easy for me. I enjoy watching this. I would not enjoy playing this.
Love those bikes, though.
Oh
Wish you
yeah,
could ride
those-
the bikes. And I love how that bike just... You know, you kick the dude off the bike, but you're still taking bike damage. Time for the theme of Jim.
Wait, what does the thing in the background say? Texaco Leatherman, I think. Who's the
Yeah, I
Texaco
don't know.
Leatherman? Is it this guy?
Shrug?
Texaco
Was that an
Leatherman.
old gas station mascot? Beats me.
I'm gonna Google Texaco Leatherman. If I get anything that's not questionable, I'll let you know. Texaco Leatherman.
Anything that's not questionable, geez.
Yeah, okay.
Just-
You probably maybe shouldn't Google that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna recommend probably don't look that up. There is a band, though, named Texaco Leatherman. I'm not surprised. Yeah, did they do
Interesting.
anything good? Oh, they're indie. Who would have guessed?
Are they like a clothing company or what?
No, they're musical artist.
Oh.
And they made one album. It's named Duke.
Maybe somebody was just a fan of weird indie artist Texaco Leatherman.
But I feel like this was a lot
arcade game
more.
to have weird music references in it.
But let me find out when, like, any history about them, because I don't know anything about this. I feel like they're fairly recent. No, 2003. Okay.
Huh, weird.
Yeah. So maybe this video game was telling the creation of Texaco Leatherman. That, or they were big Double Dragon 3 fans.
Oh boy. I certainly hope not.
You know, can you just play as Jimmy? I'd rather play as Jimmy.
Jimmy is default on 2-player side.
Okay, can you just play 2-player then? Or the second player?
You could. I don't think there's anything stopping.
Okay,
You just have to put in the credit on the 2-player side and hit the 2-player start button.
I'd totally do that. Yeah, we've got some Bimmy fans here.
It's not like Bubble Bobble where you're stuck playing as Bub. Even though Bob's a better dinosaur.
Yeah, you should always allow people to choose the other characters whenever possible. You know, there's no harm.
Has gotten to Italy once, I believe. We have 15 minutes left. It is entirely possible for somebody to get to Egypt. If nobody gets to Egypt, I suggest looking up a long play of this game. Because Egypt is pretty special.
Oh boy. Yeah, Kakusho is starting over again. I'm not too surprised, honestly. It's just... the enemies take so long to kill if you don't get any power-ups.
Yep. And of course you have to pay for the power-ups, so yeah. Fine balancing act we got here.
But Twisted Weave, the developers of this game, wove. Weaved. What?
Woven.
Twisted Web. They're spiders. The devs are spiders.
Honestly, not far off from what you see at the game's ending.
Uh-oh. I don't want to know. I kind of do want to know. I'll know it later, you know. Okay, Kakusho. No! Got run over by a motorcycle. Oh, you hate to see that happen.
Love those motorcycles.
I love that as soon as the motorcycle falls over, it explodes.
Of course, don't you know, vehicles are made of explodium. They
Explode.
changed that in 1995. It was a big leak case.
Oh,
A lot of problems.
it's the most potent of elements, you know, the one that... Go get some dynamite, take out the explodium. It's good stuff. No, it's called nitroglycerin. You know what? I have a feeling that if you stuffed your motorcycle full of nitroglycerin, falling over would be enough to make it explode. So we just need... This might just be a universe where they use that for fuel.
You only need 5 thank you. Within the
That's,
pattern-
That is a little risky there.
Oh, the guy with the cane.
Going
I
into
love
the
him.
store.
Okay, we've got China on Kakusho's side. DJChupa is on to Japan. That's the third stage. Kakusho
Yep.
on the second stage. Oh, and DJChupa has a sword.
Yep, he bought the sword.
That
So
actually
this
looks
thing just
really
been
good.
kind of a wall so far.
Wow, the sword
The ninja
is...
boss at the end has been pretty rough.
Well, until you
Yeah,
drop
the
the
sword
sword.
definitely helps as far as reach and damage goes. It's got a pretty nice hitbox.
I'm so angry that the sword costs 25 cents for a one-time use.
Yep.
Absolutely unacceptable. I'm so angry.
Well, that was the arcade business back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I can think of a couple of games I've considered for this that are just kind of blatantly unfair, and I'm debating what to do, because there are a couple of them I'd really like to run, but it's like, man, how do I make this, like, fair? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, you want the games to be bad, but you want some element of, like, fairness. You don't want everything to be random. Even something like this, I'm trying to, let the players figure out, okay, is it a good idea to spend my limited resources to, buy extra stuff?
I'd say the sword was worth it here. It's definitely been helping. Please
Yeah.
don't lose it when you die. Please stay. No! The sword's gone! That's a reset. He's like, my sword's gone. I'm not happy.
Mission
So 10 minutes left. Can we get up to get back up to Italy?
I want to see Egypt. Come on.
Egypt is the place to be.
Lord BBH said exactly the same thing.
Well, I mean, it's true. The pyramids are oh so shiny.
Ooh. Yeah, what is the last level in this game?
It is Egypt.
Okay, Egypt is the last level. Okay, don't tell the runners that. Oh, I don't know. They might never even make it to Egypt.
It's an arcade game. It's pretty short. Egypt is by far the longest stage, though. Alright, we see Kakusho at the end of stage 2 here.
Nice. But he's taking on the boss with 2 minions running around. Oh, okay. DJ Chupa gonna be taking on the Texaco Leatherman now. That has to be the name of this boss.
Yeah, this game has kind of the same problem Metal Slug 3 does, in that, like, the last stage is half the game.
Oh, the boss is the theme, or the boss is apparently named Jim.
Yep, theme of Jim.
Maybe that's his birth name, but then he's like, most people know me as the Texaco Leatherman. Yeah, people did pay money to play Hardhead. So I wouldn't be
I'm
too
so
surprised.
sorry, Korea. I'm very sorry.
I don't know how much money they paid. Maybe
Too much.
too much. They're like, no, government issued Hardhead tokens, okay? Everybody, you get a monthly quantity of Hardhead that you can play, you know. Covered by your tax
I have
dollars.
been wondering if Hardhead is like some weird North Korean thought experiment. I mean, it would make sense.
These are the only games you get to play. Hardhead and Hardhead 2. There's a reason
Yep.
the character's naked.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay, DJ Chupa getting some good kicks in. Oh, let's see how Kakusho's able to do. I'm worried about Kakusho, though, because they only have 2 credits left. Gonna be using one right now.
Yeah, this is
Not looking good.
new.
So remind me, who was able to make it to the end of Italy?
Kakusho was able to make it to Italy.
Gotcha. DJ Chupa, I believe, has still not seen...
I've still not seen the beautiful Colosseum.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna say the twisting rivers of Venice.
It's really just a Colosseum.
Oh, okay.
Also, how are Bimmy and Jimmy affording this airfare? They're street fighters.
They probably sold all these, like, swords that they collected from these dudes, you know? There's a reason they're not using them. They're like, we gotta keep them in pristine condition in order to sell them and pay for the airfare.
Oh man, 5 minutes left.
Oh, we're starting to get close to the end. I don't know if there's a possibility of seeing Italy again. Is it after Japan?
Yes.
Okay, so Kakusho may be able to get to Italy again, depending on how these last two credits go.
The replays of this game I've seen, not really speed runs, but the single credit clears are about 20 minutes, if I recall correctly, so there is always a chance.
Okay.
Like I said, Egypt is the big, the biggest stage in the game, so...
Yeah. Oh yeah, the microtransactions are for the airfare.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
See, every coin that you give to Billy is another coin that allows him to save the world. This guy in the red shirt. So why did they always make the last level the longest? Was it to maybe be psychological? It's like, hey,
Well,
you know, you're on the final stage. Guess what? Final stage is half the game.
Could be that. The one thing I see with a lot of arcade games is the last stage is just kind of feels bad and unfinished because I just assume most people won't get there.
That's fair enough.
Battletoads Arcade is a lot like that. You think you're gearing up for a big old confrontation against the Dark Queen, and then it just kind of like, whoop, game's over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
That's
that game just kind of ends.
Oh, so it literally was unfinished. Oh, that's
It sure
beautiful.
is Double Dragon 3. I am so happy. This game is amazing.
Yeah, this has been a fun watch. Definitely not what I expected with the Double Dragon game. I mean, I expected the beat-em-up aspects. I didn't expect the pay-to-play. Well, I mean, arcade games you always paid to play, but not this much.
Yeah, this is a beautiful hot mess. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Certainly is a mess.
Kakusho, if he can beat this ninja, there is a very good chance he could get back to Italy. But would he be able to get through Italy?
I think the ninja's gonna split
Question
into
mark.
3 in a little bit, though. Kakusho starting to get a pretty good strategy. Jump kick, and then groin stomp. Okay, there we go. 3 ninjas. Jeez. This game is not fair.
This game. Double Dragon 3, everybody.
And that is death. That is game over for Kakusho. We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. DJChupa, I just feel, is unfortunately a victim of the clock at this point. He may be able to progress past where he's gotten, but I don't know if he'll be able to pass where Kakusho got to. I don't think there's a chance. But let's let this final minute play out. Looks like Kakusho's trying to buy some things to see what they can do. More. Okay.
Guys. Oh man, buying all the extra guys. And energy.
Oh wow, so many guys.
And again, no invincibility when you walk out of the store, so those guys can just gang up on you.
I mean, why would
game
you
is
get
great.
invincibility?
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of dash attacks happening. Oh well.
So it's like Battletoads. You want to use dash
Yeah.
attacks.
Yep.
Well, you know, this has been a blast, and I'm glad that we got to see them traveling all throughout the world, but the match is over.
So Kakusho's the winner by virtue of getting to Italy.
Wow, yeah, DJ Chupa did a pretty good job, got through quite a bit of Japan, but just unfortunately did not have the taste for spaghetti, got stuck in Japan. Kakusho made it to Italy. So great job, Kakusho manages to take the victory. Let's just say that the music that we've got playing right now is not necessarily the best music in the world. Okay, let's see. Okay, Katus let them know they can hop into the general voice chat if they would like to give us our thoughts. Oh, it looks like Kakusho is here. Hello, Kakusho.
Hey, Rosancha, how's it going?
Going great. Yeah, Devil Ray was super excited about being able to give this game out.
This game is so bad. Oh my gosh. The bosses, I swear, read your inputs. It's ridiculous. They're so cheap.
Yeah, the bosses are real bad. You didn't even see the worst ones.
Really? Italy was just like, oh, I know what you're gonna do every single time. Hold back.
The last stage is Egypt, and it's like half the game, and it has multiple bosses.
Wait, how many bosses?
Multiple. I'm trying to remember how many there were. There's the mummy. The mummy is. Ugh. And there's the old lady who turns out to have been evil the whole time, and she's got her boss form. And
I was totally thinking that the lady was gonna be like the last boss or something.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it looked choppy here, and there were some points where, like, everything was just super unfair. You'd get yourself stuck in a place and just get wrecked. There's nothing that you could do about it.
Especially in Japan, like the three ninjas, if they just get around you, like one above you and then like two on the sides, it's over. You're just getting comboed to death.
Yeah, those ninjas are a big wall, and I'm honestly impressed that you managed to make it through those.
Yeah,
I got super lucky. I got them in a combo, the flying kick and then the knee drop, and just keep doing that, and then just
that was good. It looks like DJ Chupa is joining us right now as well. Hello, DJ Chupa.
Hello.
Hey, how did it go for you? First thoughts, impressions of the game.
Wowee. My favorite part was when I got comboed into infinity for 5 deaths and was able to do absolutely nothing about it. That was a really good part of the game.
It's great. You put in your coin, you restart the game, and you don't get invincibility when you respawn.
You absolutely do not.
So here's my question: if you ran into the arcade very first time, how much money would you end up putting in personally?
It kind of has that sort of air about it where it comes off as a really good game, and somewhere deep down inside, I guess it is. But just after a while, it starts to just kind of wear you down, and it's got a nice difficulty to it, which it just provides that that resistance that just kind of makes you just need to dump a couple more quarters in this, and then I can definitely get past Japan, and it just never happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big bait and switch. This game is extremely badly programmed.
Oh yeah, it is. And the ninjas, I think that's what really did you in, DJ Chupa. Kakusho was able to get past those ninjas and make it to Italy, but they just comboed you.
Those purple ninjas with their shadow technique, that was fair.
Yeah, definitely fair.
Yeah, how can you, like, reasonably put those in and have 1 life per quarter and all the upgrades be for a quarter, but as soon as you die, you lose that quarter?
And then you have the shop that's sort of calling to you and wanting you to buy things, and it's like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Like 20 minutes in, I was like, nope, definitely, absolutely not worth going to the shop ever for anything.
Yeah,
I think it's worth it for the power up, maybe.
Yeah, yes, maybe. That's really the one that kind of called to me.
Because the extra
after-
guys, you buy those, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, I've got a new character. I have no idea how to play this guy.
I spent one continue with like 5 deaths to the stage 2 boss. So by the time I got to Japan, I only had like maybe 1 or 2 credits left. I was like, you know what? Let's buy the sword. I know it's there in the shop. Let's just buy it. And it was a nice stress relief.
Yeah,
That-
the
that
sword
sword
actually
might be
worked
one of the better
really good.
weapons to get.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, until you die and it disappears forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, congratulations, Kakusho. DJ Chupa, you're out. You're still going to be able to get prizes, though. $5 in Steam games. Let me know what you want. Fateful Findings by Neil Breen if you send me your address. So don't forget to do that. Do you want to
We're
go ahead
sending
and...
people Neil Breen movies?
Yes!
Oh my god!
I have
wow.
already sent 2. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And he usually... he wrote on the envelope himself when I bought them, so you'll have the producer's handwriting, okay?
Oh, fantastic.
Oh boy.
So be sure to frame that, put it up on your wall. So anything happening in your lives since last time? Any new projects or things that you're playing?
Not too much on my end, no. Just gonna sit back, chill, and watch the rest of Kuso.
Sweet. What about you, Kakusho?
Honestly, same thing. Not too much going on. Let's go.
Well, you still get to suffer a little bit more for us.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Don't
Yay!
The next round in the losers bracket, by the way, is going to be pretty fun. The winners bracket, they're going to be doing recurring nightmares. But your theme in the losers bracket is also recurring nightmares. Never mind. So same thing. So it will be a game from one of the previous tournaments, either the original Kusogrand3 or the one that we're having right now. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to choose from for your pleasure.
As long as it's not Arcade Athena, I think I'll be okay.
I'm not saying anything because there's a lot in that pool. A lot.
Yep.
Devil Ray, anything that you're doing these days as well?
Let's see. I'm working on a couple reviews. I just got back from Evo last week, and I wrote up a couple articles about that. You can read one of them up on Vice Motherboard, talking about how fighting game scene kind of doesn't need Street Fighter anymore to be able to thrive. I think it's a pretty interesting piece. Other than that, this week I'm planning on just kind of taking it easy. I've got a really big review game, a big ol' RPG that comes out next month that I'm cracking on, and gotta get through it for review because it's a 100+ hour game, and hoo boy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good luck on that. I would love to write some reviews sometime. Maybe I should just put up some funny, dumb reviews sometime.
Looks like IGN has an opening right now.
Huh.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Oh, I don't know. I'll think about it. For now, we're going to have to say goodbye for the night because that's it. I need to go get food and survive.
I
I
need to
will
get some
hopefully
food,
be
too.
having streams Tuesday and Thursday. Not necessarily this next week, but after that, every single week, because I'll just be teaching Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and doing streams Tuesday, Thursday, as well as on the weekend. So, yeah, I'm glad that I'm finally going to be able to get into a regular schedule. So, let's go raid our boy, Author Blues. Do we have a good raid message?
When's Double Dragon 3?
Just Double Dragon 3. What does the shop lady say there? I'm trying to think. Bimmy and Jim. Oh, Texaco Leatherman. Oh, I like that one. Texaco Leatherman. Go share the love of the Texaco Leatherman with Author Blues. And I will see you all later on this week. Thank you again, Devil Ray, DJ Chupa, Kakusho.
Thank
for
you
having me.
all. Thank you for letting me inflict pain on people.
Oh, for sure. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
See ya.
All right.